Everybody ready for more Zelda? Because I sure am. Previously, we finished another dungeon. Dungeon number 4! We're halfway through now. And you know what? We're doing another dungeon. But we have some things to do first. Yeah, that's right, I came back to Goron Mountain. Because we need to check on gacha seeds. I killed a whole bunch of enemies when we were doing the Dancing Dragon dungeon, getting a wooden gun. And now these should have something for us. But just in case they don't, hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna pick a button. Yeah, I'll pick that button. So, this might have a ring, or it might have a heart piece. We don't know. Let's see what we got. It's a heart piece! Interesting thing. Let me show you something real quick. I'm just gonna hit that button again. That one there. Now, we know it's a heart piece, but if we do the Dance of Life, and imagine I jumped, it might turn it into something else. It's 200 rupees instead! Yeah, that's called manipulating the RNG. Let's take that heart container. Oh, that's not a heart container no more. Yeah, let's try the Dance of Life again. This time I'm gonna jump properly so I don't get rupees. Jump! And now it should be a heart container. Okay. It's making a fool out of me now. Ignore that. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and jump. Sometimes it works. I think I messed with the RNG by just starting this game over. Alright. We need to get our heart piece back. There we go. Okay. Well, that's what I get for showing off speedrunning strats. And also we have a gacha seed over here too. But yeah, if you don't like the roll, just reload your save, do some funky shenanigans, and you might get something different. This I don't really care about though, since I got the heart piece that we need to get. Wow, that's lousy. What the heck? I bet that was a 1 or 2 spot instead of a 3 like I thought. Wow, that was terrible. Maybe I should get the ring back from this spot. You know what, I'm just gonna plant anyway. Because we've got more dungeon to do. So, we need to go to Horon Village. We need to go visit a certain somebody. Baby Ting! Baby Ting is gonna need us. We have 4 essences now, which means Baby Ting has something else. And we should check in on this guy too. Just for gacha hints. Maybe he'll tell us about manipulating the RNG. Oh, that's the same one as before. Well, Baby Ting is done being sick. Now he has insomnia, because he slept so much. She needs to help him sleep. Now we could pick singing a song or playing with him. I say play with the Baby Ting. Fill him with playfulness. It'll make him all tired out then. So I've been the parent for today. I'm like the godfather to this kid. Giving him money when he's sick. And just showing up from time to time. He's not even aware that I'm there because he's still a baby. We could get that chest now too, but we have to make it autumn to do that. I might as well go ahead and do that since I have some rings to appraise anyway. I could use some cash. But let's change it to autumn. Man, autumn is upon us, and I love the weather. I don't think some people are enjoying the weather in other places, though, like, more south than me. Yeah, they have a weather conditioner going on right now called a hurricane. Stay safe, you guys. Anybody that lives down there, stay safe. That hurricane apparently does not like people. And we got 20 rupees! It's not bad. I've seen better. I've dug up better. But we could go to the, what's his name? The guy. Joel Man. Yeah, that's his name, right? What's his name? Vasu? Yeah. We have some rings to appraise. Maybe they'll appraise into something good. It's the Octo Ring! That's a lousy ring, I hate it. I got most of the costume rings now. The green joy ring! You could find double ore chunks. That'll make it easy to buy Gasha seeds if I need them. And then... the quicksand ring! But I have one of those. So pay me back. More than I spent for the appraisal. And finally... this one's always the Subrosian ring. We get this from Malon's cave. You could become a Subrosian now. Well, those rings weren't all that great. I could have had a ring from that one tree, but it decided to give me 5 hearts instead. So I could bring some other things. How about no on that one? I'll bring the Zora ring, because I swim a lot. And I'll bring, Green Joy ring? Or maybe the Subrosian ring. I'm not going to do any Subrosia stuff, so... I'll take the Green Joy ring. Now I have 3 rings, but I only wear 1, so I only get the effects of the Peace Ring yet. But I have options available to me. So now we gotta head away from Horon Village. We're going elsewhere. And it does involve a slingshot, even though I picked that up in the last video. We're going to North Horon. I'm gonna pay a visit to Malon and Talon, see how they're doing. And also, there's a dungeon nearby. They live right next door to 2 dungeons. And their property value must be completely dismal. No one wants to live next to 2 dungeons, much less 1. But they do raise chickens. Maybe cuckoos are hardened in the heat of battle. And that makes their eggs better or something. Hey guys! See, Talon's back now. He got hell from Malon. She told him I had to fight a giant chicken! Yeah, he likes to do that. Even in a different island, with a guy that looks just like him, he likes to sleep too. Sometimes eat mushrooms and turn into a raccoon, but, you know. Talon's got a Talon. So we need to head back in this direction. This should look familiar. I was bombing walls here, and going to Subrosia. We did the Secret of the Lake where we got a heart piece, but now we need to change it to a different season. Instead of summer, we're going for autumn again. Everything's rotating around autumn. That's because I picked up all the seasons kind of out of order. This dungeon requires you to change it to autumn. Well, dungeon number 4 is just kind of meh. You could have done that with the seasons we had before we started picking up seasons. Except we pretty much needed spring. So, now we're catching up to our own sequence a little bit. The sequence is catching up to us, either way. And you can't grab a mushroom if it's still bouncing. It's like it's still considered picked up. This is the 5th dungeon. Welcome to the Unicrons Game. We went from dragons to unicorns. And this dungeon has some of the more interesting mechanics of seasons. Like minecarts. Yay, minecarts! Make sure you hit that switch or you'll be angry. Again, minecarts make everybody angry. Unless they're in Minish Cap. Then they're fun! Those are roller coasters! Even Link loves those. But we're gonna be doing a lot of minecart stuff in the beginning. We got Dark Nuts here too. They become relevant now. We fought some in that, the Tarm Ruins. And we get Ball. Can't do anything with Ball. I can't hit it with my sword or anything. That's lousy. Which means we're gonna go back into a minecart. We're gonna have to ride the minecart back. Yay! I killed the bat with a minecart! I think I did that last video too. And now we ride this minecart. There's minecart shenanigans afoot. Pretty sure I need to be here. Yeah, I totally need to be here. There's a small key. So this game took a heavy dose of what the Dancing Dragon dungeon had, except with better music. We got Stalfoses, we got minecarts, we got bats, we got lots of backtracking. But luckily, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. So we can do this rather quickly. 2D section! There's fire in the Mario pipes, because Holodrum doesn't have any plumbers here. Link's gonna have to imagine being a plumber. because there's thwomps here too. I'm gonna take a little ride on them. Don't ride them all the way up, they'll smash you against a wall. Don't do that. Oh, they don't go up all the way. Okay, they don't smash into walls. Now, remember what I told you about Jinxes several videos ago? They become relevant now. We got bubbles running around. They'll take away your sword power for a little while. Don't let them do it. So let's head in this direction. We got some Gibdos here too. I found out if you use the spin attack on the red things, they don't split up into smaller red things. It's good to know. It's kind of like you wipe out their HP before they get to split. And we get the dungeon map. Yes, I know what maps do. Thank you. Jeez. Zelda assumes you're dumb a lot, don't they? They keep on telling you what the map does. I would like to know the reasoning behind that one, actually. Because that's kind of talking down at a player a little bit. And we have to head up in this direction. Welcome to P-Hat Hell. I hate it. We got spiders, we got anti-fairies, and we got this room. We're trapped in here with bats and balls. I'm gonna leave one bat laying around, because this is one of the more interesting items in the entire Zelda universe, actually. The magnetic gloves! That's right, we have science! Here in Holodrum! We can wield magnetic powers now. Which means we can move around balls with magnetic poles on them. Like this. And we can hit bats with them. Yes! I hope you like magnet noises. They're loud and grating. I wonder what Link thinks about all this. It's like, how is this ball following me? Some kind of weird sorcery magic. I need to get rid of it immediately. It's evil. Maybe I shouldn't be faffing around in this room by thinking about what I'm gonna do. Call the heresy police. Because there's heresy going on here. The goddesses say we must never use this forbidden magic, called science. Alright, I don't think Link is that intolerant, but you know where I'm getting at here. Magnetism is a new thing to Zelda. That doesn't come back until, like, Twilight Princess. And then Link's walking on walls like it's nothing. And on ceilings. You know, come to think of it, that's actually one of my favorite dungeons in Twilight Princess, next to the Ice Dungeon, where you get the giant chainmail ball of death. I love that thing. So we're backtracking, but not quite. We're gonna bomb right here. I see that crack in the floor. I got magnet powers. I see you there, Thwomp. Into this room. Make sure you have your feather available, because these things are going to be shooting fireballs at you. And you need to be able to jump over them sometimes, or stuff like that's going to happen. Luckily, you can land on their face. Now, let's see if I can remember how I do this, because you can barely see that Armos over there. But if you move this Armos, that one goes in the opposite direction. So you push it down 3 times. Alright. Another right, and an up. And now he's on the switch. Very hard to see. This room could get confusing if you don't know what to do. This room completely pointless, except to make you angry. This game does this a lot. If you don't know what you're doing, you're going to be angry, you're going to be upset. Just wait till ages. They rarely turn up the puzzles. This is a combat title. I wonder if there's magnet gloves in that game too, or do they give you something else? I haven't played Ages at all. I've only played Seasons a little bit. So I'm prepared for surprises. So we gotta head up in this direction. So these dudes, we used to hookshot them. But this is our hookshot today. We can take their masks off with our sorcery of science. And Cedric has information for us. Lay it on us. We called the order you slay the knights in. That's important for this room over here. We got Armos knights that'll come alive when you get near them. And you're gonna have to remember the order you killed them in. Boomerangs really help. Attacking them one at a time also helps, because then you know which one's which. Otherwise you're gonna get lost, and you're gonna get frustrated, and you're gonna waste a lot of time. So I kill this one, you get 1 rupee. This one, 10 bombs. This one, ember seeds. And the last one is the key. If you get them wrong, you have to come back into this room and do it all over again. But who could possibly have gotten that wrong? Seems like a simple puzzle to me. So now we got bats, we got a ball. I love hitting bats with giant metal balls. Come here. Where are those bats? Yeah! Combat science! Take out the bats! They're evil, they're ignorant, they don't understand. Link barely understands it himself, but whatever kills bats is fine by him. And right here, 100 rupees! I am thrilled, thank you! I'm thrilled about using magnets to kill my bats. And we head down this direction. Also, this serves as a paralyzing agent for these things a little bit. These, what were they called again? Helmosaurus? That can't be right. Something. I keep on forgetting the names of some of these enemies because they're ridiculous. So we head this direction. Into a quicksand room! Don't get too hasty. We gotta push against the quicksand. Luckily, it doesn't pull you down immediately. You get a little time to react. But that's all for a compass. Oh, the heck with you, OneDrive. A window just popped up on my screen. OneDrive likes to remind me that I haven't signed in, and it decided to remind me just now. But I'm not going to close that window because my audio might start jazzing out. So now I have a guest commentator that says nothing. His name is OneDrive. I hope he enjoys this dungeon as much as I do. Especially since it's a shorter dungeon than the Dancing Dragon dungeon, because there's less backtracking. We head down here. Take care of the Moldorm. Get it out of here. It loves pits. It could stay in the pit for all I care. And we got a magnet pole here. You're like the balls, except they push you. That's some interesting platform being done there. I like that platforming. Get out of here. It's like the developers thought, hey, we need an annoying enemy. Hey, how about Moldorm? That's how annoying he is. And we got another small key. We're just racking up the small keys. Could have sworn I forgot a small key somewhere. Let me take a look at my notes real quick, since I'm safe right here. Let's see, I did the Cedric room. I did the Knights. Got the 100 rupees. No, we're on track. I could have sworn I had like 3 small keys at this point. But I was wrong. You go this way. This room looks familiar. We're back where it all started. Which means more minecarts are in our future. This minecart right here. Except we're gonna go in this direction now. This leads us to another magnet room. Let me just take care of these guys real quick. They're just pushovers with the power of this magnet. Any hearts? No hearts. Well, darn. Now this thing is spinning, which means we can cling to it. And we can propel ourselves off of it. And we can propel ourselves off of that guy, too. Alright, let's stick to here again. You can't turn around unless you're sticking to the platform, or whatever the heck that thing is. The magnet box. I'm just looking for hearts right now. I want to make sure my hearts are in top condition. I don't have a potion yet. There we go. Now I have 3 keys. Now I'm not confused. Because I have to have 3 keys for the next part. So, downside is that minecart that we took earlier is still over there somewhere. And we need to get back in that area. So luckily there is a detour for us. If we lost our minecart, we could go this way. And we could end up back in this room. Now, stay away from my dropping down in area, guys. Jeez, give me some space. Kill some bats? Kill bats? Luckily this ball doesn't hurt you. That'll become relevant later. But I need to kill the bat. Come on, bat, die! Thank you. Look, I need some enjoyment in my life, and right now it's using magnetism to kill bats. Alright, buddy, you gotta have to stop being on this narrow platform. You too! I equally hate the both of you. We're gonna have to go back through this section again. I think we're gonna need jumping and not shovel. We're gonna need bombs. Last time I got through there, I didn't get hit by any of those fireballs. That bomb wasn't close enough. We have to backtrack all the way to that room where we used the minecart, because there's a little magnet hole there, and we can use that now. So, pardon me for just one moment while I jump through fire. There we go. Now, if we're super lucky, we could probably do a super jump over this pit, and it might save us, like, going for the magnet thing at all. That's what speedrunners do. I'm playing it safe. I also go in this direction. Different minecart! Same as the other two minecarts, but it's different. Because it leads to progression. Man, look at all these keys I've got. Ridiculous. If you're still wondering, yes, OneDrive is still there. Just staring at me. Right away, here's Spiky Tiger. Yep, he's back from the Secret of Mana, and man is he pissed. Because he lost his terrible hitbox. Yeah, his hitbox is a lot more sane in here. He'll spin around the room for a while. And he's wide open to getting hit by spin attacks. Or sometimes you can do that too. Alright, just avoid his dash. And just backshot him whenever you can. I hate the one where he bounces off the walls because Link is slow. And sometimes you just can't get out of the way soon enough. When he does this one, just wait in the middle of the wall. He can't possibly hit you. And that was Spiky Tiger. Link gets 1,000 experience points. Actually, I never played Secret of Mana. I don't know how many experience points the original Spiky Tiger gives you. All I know is the remake has terrible music. So we see key things, and we got keys, but don't get tempted. Let's go this way. There's one puzzle we solved at the very beginning of this dungeon, that we're gonna have to solve again. We're gonna have to hit this button first. You could check out those pots for hearts, but I have plenty of hearts right now. I'm just avoiding sparks. Oh, in this room. You could ignore this room, but you can magnetize the dark nuts, and it doesn't even matter what polarity they are. These guys, though, it matters their polarity a whole bunch. And they switch their polarity and then shoot a fireball at you. They get a little annoying. Like that. Me, I like to trap them in corners. And just go ham on the sword button. Because otherwise they're just gonna keep on playing keep away with you, and they don't like obeying magnets too much. I get the idea of this enemy, it's just that they won't stop moving. Even when you're pulling them in, they're trying to get away from you, and then they'll switch and put a fireball right in your face. Speaking of fireballs, this room. I'm gonna have to use the power of magnetism, so I hope you like annoying noises. That's a wonderful noise. And we're done over there. Which means we just gotta backtrack our way back over. You know what? I'm using Pegasus Seas. Heck with everybody. Heck with you Dark Nuts. I don't need to waste time fighting you. The door was unlocked. Now we're back in the room where we started after Spiky Tiger. And we head into this door. Okay, that was probably on my end, but my sound likes to mute out sometimes in my earbuds. I'm hoping that wasn't in the game thing. But this is the room where we dropped the metal ball from before. All we do is use it to open this door. And we're on the other side of the fireball room. Now we can use this thing as a shield. Sometimes it doesn't work in your favor. But we need to get in here. Into another 2D section. We gotta use our magnet and our power of jumping. Because we got conveyor belt platforms, and also gaps that we can't clear, possibly. I hear a key! How many keys can I possibly need in this dungeon? I don't know. Maybe the boss key? Excellent! I got the boss key! Do I want to make it another, like, 30-minute video, though? Maybe I'll wait until, next video to actually kill the boss. Let's just finish up the rest of this dungeon. Because 30-minute videos are long. They're at least 30 minutes! Okay, I wanted to grab the ladder there, but the ladder said no, you can't grab me today. Not today, Link, not ever. I'm putting my foot down. I've had enough of your shenanigans. So we're done here. We got another key. We got the boss key. So let's... Now I'm gonna have to go farm hearts before the boss, too. Ridiculous. I think the only thing we need to do left is, take that one block. Oh, I forgot. I don't have my shield, my sword right now. I don't have a metal ball to kill these bats properly. Gotta do it like a barbarian. Alright. Let me just check my notes real quick, see if we have anything left in the dungeon. And no, not really. So, it's 26 minutes. I'll wait till next time. Who could the boss of the Unicron dungeon be? It could be an old face. It could be a new face. It could be a different game face. Good night, folks.